Hi folks, this is Dragon. On the forum sometime last year, I can't remember how long ago it was, um, the forum YouTube channel, the video we made was about using these straws for a multitude of uses. From making food straws to cotton ball fire sticks and that sort of thing. These are pretty well much, from what I could gather, from as much information as I could find, about the only size we could get in Australia. Probably a little bit bigger, depending on it. Anyway, I think after viewing one of those videos, Scottish lass, known as Southern Belle at that time, came back with an idea of using Boba straws, or Boba straws, B-A-B-A, I don't know how you pronounce them. A much bigger straw in diameter that when you compare the two, like that. The plastic on this is much thicker. It's food grade, and it's about ½ an inch in diameter. Now, I couldn't find any supplier in Australia. Doesn't mean to say there aren't any, but I couldn't find any, so I purchased these from overseas. Very good straw, very rugged, very tough. Thick plastic, much thicker plastic on it than this. And of course, with the bigger diameter and the length, make the length same as the last video on the straw series. You can make it any length you want to fit whatever you want in there. Problems with liquids, it's a problem sealing, doing the final seal on it. That's why I did the test tubes series. But also be aware that any flammable substances, if you want to go with the idea of fire enhancers like magnesium shavings and that sort of thing, don't, because you've got to heat these up with a naked flame to seal them, and magnesium starts to burn. Apart from a quick trip to the hospital to save your hand, you might as well take some sauce and salt and pepper with you too, because it's going to get rather crispy. So, a couple of things. You can still heat seal these. Not as easy as sealing these ones. One, because it's thinner plastic. That one has thinner plastic, smaller diameter. I tried a pulse sealer on these, and what I found was that instead of actually sealing the straw, it actually cut it. The hot wire actually cut it. So there had to be a way around it. So played around with it for a while, and certainly the pinch method doesn't work too well either, because believe it or not, this plastic gets very, very hot compared to the pinch method on those. That's lick your fingers and pinch it and wait for it to cool down and seal. Trust me, I tried it, and yeah, that was an experience. Alright, first what I found was the easiest way to seal them with the heat method, and you can do this at home, or if you're out in the bush somewhere, if you want to reseal these. And let's take the wind noise down. I'll sit down for this. Now you've got to heat up a fairly broad area of the straw. Like that. Then use a teaspoon or a rounded surface. Just keep rocking it backwards and forwards like that, until it cools down and it's sealed. That's it. Okay. You can probably use the back of a knife blade if you want to. I found that this is much better because it's got a rounded surface, so there's not actually cutting the plastic as you're rolling it, the heated plastic. And that's a good seal. Certainly is. And of course, once you put in there whatever you want to put in, use the same method again to seal the other end. But give yourself about ½ an inch or so from whatever you got in there. And remember, you've got to heat up a fair area of it before you roll it and seal it with a spoon. So don't cut it off neat with the end of the ingredients, whatever you put in there. So that's the Boba straws, folks. Very good idea. Thanks very much, Scottish lass. That's a fantastic idea. You can get them on eBay for the Australian members. As I said, I don't know if there's a source in Australia. I haven't been able to find one. Very, very inexpensive. Plus, you're probably looking around about 60 cents Australian for these. ½ an inch in diameter, and they come about probably 7 or 8 inches long. So yeah, very good idea. I love it. Bought quite a few of them, like a few hundred or more. Feel a lot more in them, a lot more versatile than these, more rugged. And I've always got these for a backstop if I run out of these. So there's another idea for you folks. A country girl gave me some feedback with the cotton, Vascaline cotton balls, using these. If you're watching this country girl, and I think I did mention to her about using Boba straws, but yeah, when you put your cotton in there, it's not so compressed and it burns a lot better. So something to think about, folks. It's just another idea. Thanks very much.